In the last couple of years, probably the best-known member of the Flying Metal crew, Ramon Hunziker, spent a lot of time in the Alps searching for new lines with his Ride the Alps project. This year, the goal is bigger, not to find new spots, but to visit and to find newer and faster lines on the well-known trails. But as always, the beginning of summer is the wrong time to be thinking about riding the high alpine areas because of the leftover snow. So every opportunity to ride big bikes is welcome. In a repeat of last year, Ramon took part in a video contest in Chatel, and again his team brought home the Best Riding Award and the release title for the Best Edit. Shortly after, he was invited to Belgium by Nico Vink to ride the huge perfect jumps of the Fest Series tour stop, the Loose Fest. But the contest was to have a sudden end. Ramon took a horror slam over the 35-meter step down. Luckily, he was able to walk away with only a light concussion. Back at home, the snow had melted, and it was time to head back into the mountains right on the doorstep. Like every year, it's always such a great privilege to be able to live so close to the mountains and to ride such fantastic terrain. For the fourth time, Ramon was invited in October to take part in the prestigious Red Bull Rampage event in Utah. With Jerome, Anders, Swiss Chris and Domi, Ramon was super motivated to forget the disappointment of last year's crash by taking an even more sophisticated and radical line. Over the course of a week, and in 40 degrees heat, all the rider teams shoveled and shaped the safest and most spectacular lines out of Utah's sandstone cliffs.
Hunziker, 3, 2, 1.
Sadly, this wasn't to be Ramon's year. Just below the start, on a very technical drop, Ramon just missed the racing line, resulting in being flung over the bars and a big drop into the flat. Fortunately, he survived the crash relatively unscathed, but the bruises he sustained meant that it was impossible to take part in the second run. So even though the end of the season was a bit of a disappointment for Ramon, he is as stoked as ever and is ready to take on his new ideas for next year.
Ja, nächstes Jahr wollte ich sicher noch einmal an die Rampage gehen und die Line runterbringen. Die ist sicher machbar, auch wenn sie krass ist, aber ich weiss, dass ich das eigentlich kann und ja, das nächste Jahr die Rechnung begleichen dorthin.
You'll see how the rest of the crew did over the summer, and how some of them even tried their hand at musical theater in the next episode of the Flying Metal Diaries.